are here in the Music City, Nashville, Tennessee. We're only here for a little bit, so we're gonna see what we can see. We're gonna start out with these giant guitars at the Grand Ole Opry. Better be quick. Fanciest turnstile ever. Oh, jeez, come on. Whoa, weird. This is the Opryland Hotel, pretty much connected with the Grand Ole Opry here, and we're in the atrium, which is impressive. Fountain. Huh.
Yeah, somebody recommended it online and we had no idea what to expect. So when we walked in and found a rainforest.
Kind of cool. Holy cow, there's a whole nother rainforest over here. What may be under the waterfall? Whee! That was one of the nicest, coolest hotels we've ever been in. It's a heck of a hotel. There's that glass roof. Wow.
There's Nashville.
We are here at Nashville's Centennial Park, and they have a big train. This is engine number 576 of the Chattanooga and St. Louis Railway, which ran from Chattanooga to St. Louis. Was one of the most innovative railways in the past, and apparently they just gave this train to Nashville, and they put it here for us to look at.
Pretty sure you're not supposed to do that.
This is a big freaking steam engine. Big wheel. Not only do they have a train, they also have a plane. I don't know why, but apparently people like Nashville, so they give them random stuff. Kayla, what type of vehicle do you think this is?
I don't know.
Oh, it's an aircraft.
Really?
I didn't know, couldn't tell by the wings. Not only do they have a plane and a train, they also have a Parthenon. And we have no idea why. They got bird netting around all that to keep the birds from crapping all over their statues. We know a little bit more about this now. This is the world's only replica of the Parthenon in Greece. It was built in 1889, something like that, for the Tennessee Centennial Exposition. They built it to house the Gallery of Fine Art, and it's still here, the gallery's in here, but when they built it, it was built out of temporary materials just for the exposition, and the city decided it was so cool that they had this Parthenon that they needed to rebuild it, so they completely rebuilt it out of real stone, and here we have a Parthenon that has lasted a lot longer than the original Parthenon in Greece.
Yep, it was finished in 1931 and here it still stands.
There we go. Alright, that's it for random objects at the Centennial Park, but there's a Bicentennial Park downtown, so we're gonna go check that out.
Home of Vanderbilt.
Alright, we're here now at Bicentennial Park, and it's real near downtown Nashville, so we brought our bikes and we're gonna do a little exploring. Yeah. So Nashville is also the capital of Tennessee, and this Bicentennial Park, it's also kind of like the mall, and it lines up with, I believe that's one of the government buildings down there.
Honor the capital and exalt all that is Tennessee.
Ring of pillars behind me they have bells at the top of each one of them, and I don't know what it plays, but I'm guessing it plays a chorus of music. There's a whole bunch of them. Look at them all. Like so many people, so many cities that we've seen around the way, Nashville has a war memorial as well. This one's This one's pretty neat, and that at the end, giant sphere globe of marble floating on water is pretty neat. It's so heavy. War in the Pacific, Pearl Harbor. Hey look, Tennessee.
So I just figured it out. There are these markers along this side of the park, 1946, 1936, 1926, and so forth. All along this park from 1996, which was their bicentennial, all the way back to 1796 when they first got their statehood. So all along here, the memorial fits into the markers that it actually happened in those years.
So 1946, 1936.
That was World War II.
World War II, hence the World War II memorial. This is a neat park.
Yes, it is.
1896 is representing the Centennial and the big exposition they had. And of course, as we saw earlier, the Parthenon.
It was meant to solidify Nashville's image as the Athens of the South.
The Athens of the South.
Yeah.
We didn't see this before, but there's a ton of history all along this walk, all along here, with the markers and then the big memorials for the times that happened. And this one here is the Civil War, which kind of makes sense because it's broken. Look at that. So we had the sort of unity and then it breaks. Reading some of this history and learning a little bit about it, we found out that the state of Tennessee itself was divided during the Civil War, and that's why they represent it as broken. That's why they call it the volunteer state. All right, well here we are, 1796, when Tennessee became a state.
16th state, 1796.
And a little fountain to commemorate it. The fountain is a spring? It's like a real spring?
Real spring.
Oh.
It's one of several important freshwater sources in Nashville.
Alright, so we went well beyond where the state ended. Here you can see 240 million years ago and 1 billion years ago. And there's some interesting geological information beyond where the state ended, and here's where we start. Dare you to ride through that. What do we got here?
It's actually against the park rules to ride through that.
You can't go in the water?
It says no bikes prohibited in fountain areas.
The state of Tennessee has a lot of water, and this represents some of the big rivers they have. Look at this. It's a big ride upon map of Tennessee. Where are we? We're somewhere over here. Right? Nashville, there we are. Here's Nashville, and we're staying over here on one of these fingers of this lake. And we came from that way. This is a fun map. Okay, so far Nashville Vince, one of the coolest city parks we've seen yet. Check this out. They got electric buses here in the city. So quiet. Awesome. Look at that. And look at the fountain. It got all colorful. Here we are, downtown Nashville. Lots of music, lots of lights. A pedal bar. Here we are, end of Broadway Street. There's this interesting Cumberland River and this interesting sculpture on the other side that lines up with downtown. It kind of looks like it's part of the downtown, but it's actually across the river. And there's the party. Check this out. We found the electric bus charging station. They just pull in and hook up, and it says right there, they charge in 10 minutes or less. That's impressive.
The Country Music Hall of Fame and Museum, this gigantic, awesome building over there. And we are at the Walk of Fame Park, and they've got the stars that have all been inducted into the Hall of Fame here. So
Miranda Lambert, Johnny Cash.
although they were both put down on the same day, last October. That just doesn't really seem fair.
No, not really. We biked around downtown, got a taste of Nashville. Well, not a taste, we didn't eat anything, but we saw some of Nashville. Behind us is the Capitol building. We biked up to the top of the hill and are treated with a beautiful sunset and an amazing overlook of the park that we were biking around down there before.
So now we've done the tour of Nashville. Now we get to listen to some music.
Try to explain.
Alright, we're wrapping up Nashville here, and that gal you saw on stage was not a coincidence. That was actually a high school friend of Caitlin's. This is Hanna Bethel, a singer-songwriter here in Nashville. So check her stuff out online. We'll have a link in the video below.
Please do.